It's time to meet the Muay Thai fighters. First, fighting out of the knockouts haircuts from Male Red Corner. From Dark Horse, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Longmont, Colorado, PJ Rashido Bell. And fighting out of the Last Call Tavern Blue Corner, an independent fighter from Aurora, Colorado, Treyvon Holman. Referee is Curtis Thrasher.
Okay, gentlemen, this is going to be the modified Muay Thai this one. You see your instructions earlier in the lesson. You get to the payment hands all the time. Protect yourself. Right now, we're going to touch them up. Touch them up. Let's go.
Holman in the black trunks, Bell in the blue and white trunks. Get us started in this 195-pound Muay Thai fight. Kickoff, turn on the lights. Here at the Grizzly Rose, referee Curtis Thrasher is third man in the cage. Nod of heads, a touch of gloves, and we are off with punchy kicky time.
Here we go.
And right out of the gate, it's Holman, the independent fighter, looking to set a very fast pace.
We always worry about guys that come out so fast and so explosive like that. We always worry about them kind of, blowing their gas tank right away. So curious to see how this fight actually pans out, especially knowing that. And both these guys are going at it.
And especially in the higher weight classes,
right
above 185, you start getting to where you see in the gas tanks that can't keep up that really spectacular pace for the whole 3 rounds. They start transitioning to be more power athletes.
That's exactly right.
Unless you're Luke Rockhold or, something like that.
Yeah. An Adonis.
And looking to settle into their games now a little bit. Dark Horse Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the home of Mr. PJ Bell. Gym out of Longmont. They put out a lot of really talented fighters.
Mr. Holman doing a really nice job of mixing things up. I mean, throw a nice, beautiful left low kick and then followed up with a straight right to the chin.
And he's setting up one technique with the other. If he's, that sounded like a cup check to me, but Holman doesn't seem to care, so that piece of equipment just paid for itself.
Man of steel.
But Holman doing a really nice job of not throwing single techniques. He's setting things up. He's showing a punch and then going with a kick, flashing a kick, following with punches. So, like I said, he lists himself as an independent fighter. Not sure where he's getting his training, but he's getting some good things in his ear wherever it is.
Yeah, and I actually really like the movement, the head movement of PJ Bell. I mean, he's definitely not standing in front of Treyvon Holman right now. He's giving him some angles, giving him some movement to think about as these guys really are clashing legs. My goodness, these guys are hitting each other hard, and that's the end of the first round.
Giving the ultimate athlete and beyond. Welcome to the brand. Check out the new Spartan Troop and Growth Hormone Supplement available for purchase now at SpartanLabsOnline.com.
As we said, we always love to thank our sponsors. We want to definitely thank Tommy Knocker Brewery for being the official beer of Sparta Combat League. We appreciate your support. And now it's time for everybody that loves Sparta Combat League to go support Tommy Knocker Brewery. So, JR, we're about to kick off the second round here. How'd you see the first round?
I saw it very even. One of those where literally you wouldn't want to be a judge. Yeah. Holman came out looking to set the fast pace. He scored early, but once they settled into being a little bit more methodical, I think Bell made a good showing for himself, and it was a very even round.
I agree 100%.
If I'm in the corner of these guys, I'm telling either one of them, try to pick up the pace a little bit and try to be a little bit more definite with your shots. They're not necessarily picking a really specific target. They're just throwing a technique to put it out there. So let's start lighting each other up with some headshots or targeting the liver, something like that.
Yep. Nice. Very nice, hard inside right again from Treyvon Holman, but PJ Bell doing a nice job of shaking it off and keeping the action moving on his own side of things.
Good series of knees there by Holman. Now Bell looks to answer back with his own, showing the judges anything he can do, I can do better. And one more time, we heard a clash on the cup there. Boy, both these guys just trading groin shots back and forth today. Oh, nice step in kick.
Beautiful.
A lot of power behind that.
Beautiful.
Disguise it with his punches.
I really, really like the movement that I'm seeing out of P.J. Bell. JR, what do you think?
Yeah, he's not necessarily just straight in, straight out. He's working some angles, working some circles.
Yep.
Trying to make sure that he's not a stationary target, whereas like right now, we see Holman with his feet planted. A little bit flat-footed for Holman, and Bell still bouncing around on the balls of his feet.
It looks as though Treyvon Holman's taking some big, deep breaths right now.
I was just going to say, you can see on that counter punch, Holman has slowed down significantly. See if Bell's able to take advantage of it, press the pace here. You'd be thinking that's something the corner would be telling him about. Good job by Holman of seeing that punch coming. I didn't see it telegraphed, so.
Very nice job. I was actually very surprised that he threw that punch. I didn't expect that.
There's the 10-second clacker. Looks like we're going to take it to a third.
Oh, nice body kick right there from P.J. Bell to end the second round, and another groin shot. My God. Eesh. Referee Curtis Thrasher tending to Mr. P.J. Bell there. My goodness, that was a flush shot to the groin. Unintentional, of course, but nonetheless, incredibly effective. I mean, it's not funny at all, but it's... Boy. P.J. Bell, I think eligible for 5 minutes to recover, as well as another minute, I'm guessing, because Curtis Thrasher and Ben Ramirez right now going over the result here.
And we're about to get our answer. The cornermen have to be out at the 1 minute mark, which is the whistle that you just heard. And we'll see if Mr. Thrasher elects to give Bell more time to recover. And it looks like he's going to call him to the center. Nope, going for the timeout. So there it is. Bell does have a little more time. And that's exactly the right call. Put him in a neutral corner, get them away from their coaches, give them time to recover, just exactly like that. It happened right in the middle of a fight.
Absolutely
and
right.
Get the mouthpiece in.
Yeah, that's important. P.J. Bell just kind of taking a couple seconds to shake it off. Referee Curtis Thrasher right here in Treyvon Holman's corner, giving him some instruction about what just happened. But you referenced it perfectly. Trading groin shots has been the theme of this first fight.
Not sure if this is debut fight for both fighters, but they've got about 10 fights worth of groin shots out of the way in their debut here. If that's
debuting
the
the cups.
Yeah. Oh, and Bell looking for a little revenge on that groin shot. Holman doing a good job keeping his hands up, but Bell's trying to put those kicks upstairs, and that's a mark of a well-conditioned fighter trying to do that in the third round, and then he goes for the switch roundhouse kick, lands to good effect. Oh, and a nice kick there by Holman.
P.J. Bell lucky he didn't step into that left kick by Holman, and now P.J. Bell deciding to turn the tables on Treyvon Holman right here.
And really nice work by Bell going upstairs and downstairs, mixed in a couple of nice leg kicks in that flurry there.
And he's really staying busy, JR. I mean, I think that the key for P.J. Bell, even though he's taken some shots again, you know, he's absolutely the busier fighter today.
Yeah, midway through round 2 and here late in round 3, he's definitely putting that on display.
And we're seeing Treyvon Holman take some deep breaths right here.
Starting to fight on guts and instinct as Holman takes a hard overhand right, and Holman's mouthpiece is starting to pop out a little bit too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost, I was going to say almost fully out there. Oof. And darn it, again.
God. This is hurting us.
And we're over here. And that's a tough way to earn a break, but Holman needs it. Curtis Thrasher getting in the ear of Holman, saying you have up to 5 minutes.
It's a pretty long first fight.
And there's probably 5 or 6 groin strikes that we saw that didn't even go
This first fight's like a half hour.
Noticed by the referee.
Everybody's getting 5 minutes. Referee Curtis Thrasher, we might need to give you 5 minutes to get yourself composed in there, right?
And now, referee over in the ear of the offending fighter. All right, ready to go. Here we go. See if we can close it out with clean strikes. I think we've got probably about 20 seconds left. And these guys looking to put on the pace here.
And here comes Treyvon Holman. He realizes he's behind.
He's pushing forward. He's backing up Mr. Holman.
Nice.
Holman, nice counter strike there. Then tries to step through with the right hand.
Great angles from PJ Bell. I am really impressed with this kid's movement.
And the corner of Bell saying, don't back up. There's the 10-second clacker. And some blood coming out of the nose of Bell, but we're going to take it to the judges. All right, so no points were deducted for any of those groin strikes, so it's just based on the merit of the striking and the damage done. We'll be back, and Butch will give us the official announcement.
After the rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Martinez scores about 30-27. Judge Mann scores about 29-28. And Judge McKeeboy scores about 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner, PJ Bell. All right, Sean in the cage with PJ. PJ, take me through that fight a little bit. Looked like the game plan was probably to come in with some of those counters as he had some reach on you.
Yeah, I actually got a fight at 170. My fight got canceled, so I was before weigh-in, so Jeff offered me this fight, and I took it, so.
It worked out all right for you. Looks like you might have a little cleaning up to do, though.
It's all right, but it's nothing, so.
What's next for you?
Going back to 170, and whoever the 170 wants, or MMA champ, I'm done for them, so we'll see what happens.
Some people you want to thank before you go?
My coach is Professor Dave, my training partner, Coach Patrick, all my training partners at Catalyst, and your other as well.
Congratulations on the victory. Give it up for your winner, PJ Bell.